Good morning, students. Today we'll discuss about the business communication. Okay, what is business communicator? What is the meaning, importance, and examples? Okay, we all know communication. What is communication? What I am doing now? I am communicating to you, and you are speaking to your friend. You are communicating, and somebody speaking to somebody communicating. We are communicating. This communication in business, how will be there? How it will be there? Okay, business communication, meaning, importance, and examples. Okay, this will explain. What is business communication? Business communication is the process of exchanging information, ideas, instructions, and feedback. In the business communication is the process of exchanging ideas, feedback, and instructions, follow up, all the things called business communication. To put simply, business communication is the bridge that connects people, process, performance, and organization. Okay. Business communication is the bridge between the process, systems, performance in the organization. Okay. These are the four things in the business communication. Business communication includes what? Example: employee and managers discussions, department for communication, written communication, oral communication, customers, between the customers and company, customer managers, distributors, government agency, investors. There are different type of communications. It's called written communication, oral communication. These are all part of communication, business communication, to make the bridge between the process, people, and in the organization. You understand? Okay, now types of business communication. Let us discuss. Okay, what types of business discussion communication? Type one is internal communication. Means what? Communication internal. Internal means within the organization communication. Between the departments, between the sections, between these all the things within the organization is called internal communication. Example: CEO announced the company policy. New policy is an internal communication. HR sent a working policy to employees. It's internal communication. Sales manager gives monthly targets to salespeople. It's also internal communication. Product department updating the inventory. So how much inventory is there? How much stock is there? These all department giving information to CEOs. Okay, what inventory levels are there? How much they required? These all called internal. Within the organization communication, written, oral, different. Okay, memo wise something. Now, what is external communication? Outside. Okay, external outside. No, yeah, internal we explained detailed already explained. Outside communication with the people outside the organization is called external communication. Communication outside the organization is called external communication. For example, you take customer care outside, negotiations with suppliers, banking correspondence, market advertisements, press releases, and communication to distributors about a new policy. These are all the things. It's external or internal, external. Okay, now what is the method of communication? What is the method of business communication? Let us discuss now. One, previously email was not there. Now email is there. Now email is the main communication process. Now organizations are following up. They send the emails to internal and external communication. Meetings, face-to-face meeting to discuss, decide the policies and any program, any strategy. Phone calls, WhatsApp calls, Zoom call. These are all the communication ways. There are video conferences. Straight away they can speak to the client or speak to the internal organization employees to discuss about something. Then they sent memos to different departments or letters to information to outside communications and presentations. They do presentations all. They show presentations what to do now. Now very actively social media, Twitter, this thing. Some of the informal communication they can send through these channels. Okay, you understand? Explain. Oh, okay. Now, how this communication helps the organization? The business communication how helps the organization? It helps to achieve the goals of the organization through business communication, informing strategies, policies, all the things. And it improves the communication, two-way communication, it improves. When you send something, people don't understand, they reply you back, they understand these things. Third is reduce the misunderstanding. What is misunderstanding? When you give something communication in writing, there will not be any communication gaps. They cannot say, I did not hear this thing, that thing, many things. Okay. And fourth thing is decision making. This communication very important to make a decisions. Very important to make a decision. This communication is very important. Then through communication, employees are motivated, employees are encouraged to achieve the organization goals. Okay, and communication through communication, we can resolve any conflict in the organizations. Okay, this is about the different types of communications. Okay. For example, I will explain you how this communication helps in one example. Okay, take it as a hospital issue. Okay, the doctor writes, patient requires surgery tomorrow morning 9 a.m. One communication gone to all the departments. Doctor sent a communication. Patient need a surgery tomorrow morning 9 a.m. One communication, how it helps. The nurses will prepare the operation room. The anesthesia person will get ready with anesthesia, and all surgical items person will keep all surgical items ready, and medicine what medicine they have to give, all the things nurses will keep ready. These all things happens internally. Okay, one communication how people activated to work towards that 9 o'clock operation surgery time. Okay, a patient safety, all the things could be planned very well, and each department, medicine, surgery, surgicals, anesthesia, doctor, lighting, all the things, they do cooperation communication between them to make everything ready by 9 a.m. for the doctor to operate. Understand? So one simple communication is changed like everything, is planned everything. Okay. A second example you take, for example, mm, in a FMCG company, fast moving consumer goods company, sales manager informs a production that demand for a soap has increased by 30%. Okay. Sales manager informed production department the sales may go up by 30%. The soap sales may go up by 30%. Then what happens? Production department plans for raw material, production department plan for manpower, warehouse department keep place ready for the storage, and distributors are informed you are getting more stocks because of this price change in the market, demands increased. These all departments coordinate themselves to prepare ready to produce and supply 30% extra. Understand? One communication helps every department to plan themselves. Okay. Now, effective communication characteristics. Okay. First one is clear. It should be very clear, easy to understand. Okay. Everyone reading that communication and listening the communication need to understand clear communication. Second is concise. It should be brief but complete. It's concise, not 3 4 pages messages. No, only one page message. It should give complete information. It should be concise. Okay, and accurate. Correct means it should be correct, accurate, without any mistakes, without any confusion, without any communication jargon. Okay, now the message should be specific, specific to the point, specific to the factuals. When one person receives the communication, he should understand, oh, this communication is for this purpose, it is clear for me, I can do it. Okay, and focus on audience needs first. When which whom you are sending the communication needs to understand what they understand easily. You cannot send a high level of communication to small level of people. If you write by big letters to distributors, they can't understand. Okay, you need to know the customers whom you are sending, who are your audience going to receive your communication. So this is about the business communication explained. When you go inside into the deep of the business communication chapters, I will explain in detail with examples how communication fails sometimes with practical examples, practical industry examples. I will explain. Okay. Thank you very much.